sitting down with new Broncos defensive coordinator Ed Donatel. Ed, thanks for stopping by our studio.
It's my pleasure. It's great to be back.
Your third stint here in Denver. Why did you feel like this was the right fit for you?
Well, such a rich tradition. Anytime you can be part of the Bronco franchise, it's a great thing. And I've had an 8-year relationship with Vic Fangio, and really like his philosophy. Our philosophies matched, and it'll be great to support him.
You've been his DB's coach the last 8 years. What is your relationship like with him? I heard he likes to play golf.
Yeah, he does. He's a pretty good golfer.
Okay.
He really is. We play golf from time to time, but it's really more of a professional relationship. And we got together and it kind of clicked, and the formula has been good. And we're ready for the next challenge.
What would you say that formula is?
Well, it's really, we kind of see football the same. My experience comes from the back end. His comes from the front, but it's kind of gelled. I think we complement each other. And, again, it's been working to this point, and we still have a lot of room for improvement, but we're ready for it.
In his introductory press conference, he mentioned that he's going to call plays on defense. So what do you anticipate your role will look like?
Well, really pretty similar to what we've been doing, but we're going to work together to put the plan together, and then I'll help him on game day, and he'll call the plays.
The identity here in Denver the last couple of years has been defense. The no-fly zone, and then obviously the pass rushers up front. What do you think about this defense you're adopting?
Well, there's certainly a great base there, and we're ready to reach each player, help them be their best, and see how far we can take it.
You're looking forward to working with a guy like Chris Harris Jr. So many people say he's so cerebral, really understands the game. What's it like working with a player like that?
Absolutely. I've worked with a lot of great players over the years, and I learn a lot of things from every player. And the good part of that is I can share it with new players. So we'll get together, we'll find a common base, and I'm really looking forward to working with Chris.
So many people talk about how the offensive game has been evolving these last couple of years, but the defensive game has to change too, right?
Yeah, no question about it. With all the zone read and the fly sweeps and all the new things that are coming really from the college game, we've had to adjust too, and that's the name of the game, the ability to adjust. And that's something Vic Fangio is one of his strengths. He can frame problems and adjust, and that's what's going to help him be a really good football coach.
Is that difficult to do? I mean, you must have an identity, something you really believe in, and then to just go away from that and change, that's got to be challenging to just know, hey, I got to adapt.
Yeah, that's part of what we signed up for. And on defense, you have to adjust to stop what's coming at you. And so over the years, we've had to evolve, and we're in a stage where we're doing it more and more.
Last season, there were a couple of times where this defense seemed a little bit confused, or there were some blown assignments out there. How do you ensure those things don't happen?
Well, first it starts with details, and Vic talks about death by inches. You take care of the little things, the detail, the communication, the teaching, and you can avoid those things.
You help instill that culture? I mean, how does it start day one? How do you get that through to the players?
Absolutely. And they'll feel Vic right from the beginning, and it'll come down through our assistant coaches. But again, it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of people working together.
Last one for you here. Mentioned that it's your third stint here. In your previous stints, you've coached some pretty good players around here. Steve Atwater, Champ Bailey. Both of those guys are finalists for the Hall of Fame. What was it like coaching those guys? I mean, what made them special?
Yeah, they're just terrific, both of them. Steve was one of the last really big, hard-hitting safeties. And he has a special place, and it's well deserving all the recognition he's getting and where he's going. And then Champ, he's one of the top cover guys of really the last 20 years, and multiple 12 Pro Bowls and so forth. But just they're really fine people, both of them. So. It was an honor to coach those guys, and just wish them all the success and the things that are coming their way.
Coach, thanks for your time. Welcome to Denver.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.